All right, so I'm currently in a 2018 Honda Civic Si. I'm gonna test drive this baby to see if it's something that I would enjoy driving. So let's try it out. So far, this driving experience is actually really nice. It's certainly not my WRX. It's nowhere near as fast as my WRX, but I can definitely see myself in one of these things. The clutch is so much lighter than my WRX, which is like, it's really weird to drive something like that. So we'll see. I'm liking it so far, so we'll see how the rest of this goes, and then we'll go from there. So that's kind of a cool feature. The shifting is pretty crispy in this thing, so that's kind of cool. And I think, it's probably all the way, it's all the way over and back for reverse. Got it. Yeah, the car is actually pretty nice. I'm quite rather enjoying it, actually. The seats are pretty comfortable. It's not leather, and my WX isn't leather either, which I would prefer leather in these things, but it's not bad. It actually has a good chunk of room, not as much as a WRX, but it definitely has some room, which is good. And overall, just like, it feels just really good, like, to drive. So, and it's pretty quick though. I'll give it that. It's quick for what it is. It's a 1.5 turbo, 205 horse. I don't know what the 0 to 60 is. It's probably like high fives, low sixes or something. Probably low sixes. It's probably like 5.9 or 6 maybe, but it's not bad. What's up, YouTube? Sorry if you hear a fan in the back. I have my fan on right now. But so, doing little bicep tricep work with Eric, and right here I'm just doing supinated and hammer curls. So I'm doing like 3 or 4 per arm, varying and alternating like the grip, just so I can get a quicker pump. Don't need to use super heavy weight on something like this. Just really focus on the contraction, especially being this as like your warm-up. So another thing in conclusion, I know it was kind of just like, oh, here's a new car, and then, oh, here's the workout. So basically, with the car, I liked it, but I don't think I liked it enough to actually buy it, because I actually went down to Grove City and I drove a 2014 Honda Civic Si, and I actually liked it a lot more. And I told the guy, once I sold my Subaru, I was going to come back and buy that off of him if it's still available, and then, God willing, if it is, then I'll go and get it. So we'll see where this kind of path takes us, and I'll have more of an explanation of, well, actually, I think I already got rid of, no, I think I have a upcoming video of an explanation as to the reason why I'm going to get rid of my WRX. Alright, so after we just hit some curls for short and long head of the bicep, we go into tricep pushdowns using a wider grip. Now, this attachment in particular, make sure you find an attachment that can actually like twist within your wrist. Just so for this exercise in particular, when I pushed down, I actually twisted my wrist inward towards my body, so I could get more of a long head contraction in my triceps. So I would definitely give something like that a try here. I think I did 2 or 3 drop sets with this guy right here, just so I could overall get the blood just really filling in my triceps. And this is honestly, like, it got a pretty good pump. So I used also a ball grip for biceps as well. So that one, you can either go full supinated or you can do a neutral grip with it. I kind of did a half and half, just so I could really get like a mix between my short and long head at the same time with with that exercise in particular. And Eric's going through the same thing. So starting off heavy, do as many reps as you can. I think up until 12 on this, and then we did a drop. And I did like 8 or 10 on that one. So he goes through that, and then he goes through the bicep curls as well right after that, in conclusion to this exercise and superset. All right, so after that whole mambo jumbo thing, going into behind the head rope split tricep extensions. So this one's good not only for your long head, but it's also good for your lateral head as well, so you can kind of get that horseshoe shape. Just contraction is really huge on this exercise in particular, whereas you're pretty much always going to get a pump when you're just doing push downs, and you're all automatically going to gain size from that. But that one in particular, really focus on your contraction. So even if you only have to do like 40 or 50 pounds behind the head, like just do that. Remember, it's not about the weight. And I supersetted that with rope hammer curls to get the long head of the bicep in there. Eric is going ahead and he's doing the same thing with this guy right here, really focusing on the contraction yet again. It's not about the weight. So drop your egos at the front door. When you go in the gym, if you see guys that are like maxing out the stack, don't worry about what they're doing. Yeah, it should motivate you, but don't make that a goal to like instantly try and max out the stack when you're not ready for something like that. You can make it a goal for something long term, but don't make it a goal for something that's right now that you know you can't do, because you might end up hurting yourself and doing something you'll regret. I mean, I physically can max that stack out. Do I want to for the amount of reps I'm doing? Absolutely not. If I was doing for like a 2 or 3 rep range, like a huge strength day, then yeah, sure I would. But no, not for reps of like 10 to 12. That's just super unrealistic unless you're like the freaking Hulk. So moving on past all that, we are doing some neutral grip. It's relatively like close grip as well with each other. So neutral close grip pull-ups. So this one, it's good for the long head of the bicep and overall like just strength, width, and growth in just like the entire head of the bicep. So I actually haven't done pull-ups in a while, and I thought it was going to bug my shoulder, but it actually didn't. So, and Eric said he couldn't tell me the last time he did pull-ups, so that was something not new, but just kind of a little unfamiliar with him with that one. So moving on into this, so there's a few different exercises that we did. So we actually grabbed a row attachment. He saw this online and he sent it to me, and then he's like, we should do this, and I'm like, okay, I'll try it. So grabbed a row attachment, and it's late, so sorry if I'm stumbling my words. Grabbed a row attachment, supinated grip, just coming up and in, so pointing our elbows out and keeping our arms in. So this one overall is just to like really help with a good bicep peak, and I supersetted that with tricep push downs again, just because I'm really trying to focus on that long head of the tricep, just trying to get that guy to grow, just so not only is your tricep a way bigger muscle than your bicep, but it also makes your arm look huge if you have huge triceps. And that's kind of what I'm going for on that particular day, and just kind of overall in general. Yep, and there I am again doing more tricep pushdowns. I think I had four sections of these guys. I don't want to say 4 sets, but I'm saying I had 4 completely different sets with tricep extensions. And then did another superset of the row attachment. We actually moved over, and I think we filmed again because I think there were a couple guys that wanted to do cable crossovers. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. Anyways, that's besides the point. So we're going through this whole thing again. I think we did it another 3 or 4 times with this one just to like really get a nice good arm pump today, which we did, and we did it very well. Now that exercise is over, we decided to finish out with some heavier barbell curls. So this guy wasn't anything too crazy. It was only 70 pounds. So, I mean, you've seen our arm day videos. We're usually going up to like 100 plus on these things. But as a finisher, this was a perfect amount of weight for both of us on that one. So hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to end it here. And stay strong, stay safe. If you have any questions, please contact me.